This is Hayes Q Jones, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget, and this is HQ Videos for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a current subscriber, what's up? I greatly appreciate it. Come on in, make yourself at home. You know the routine. This week for my collection video, I wanted to focus on special box sets. I'm not really about the box sets, I'm more about the movie, but sometimes you run across something that just catches your eye. You think it'll look so great on your shelf, even though spacing is a big issue for me though, but every now and then I'll find these really choice picks of box sets, either online, out in the wild, or what have you. So these are 5 of my favorite box sets. If you have your own box set, please leave it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Now, without further ado, sit back, relax, have a drink, have a smoke, and I'll catch you on the other end of this video. We're back at the Black Cave. Back at the Black Cave. We are back at the motherfucking Black Cave. I'm going to kick it off with my number 5 pick for favorite box sets. This is the 2002 crime drama thriller television show, The Shield. This was directed by Clark Johnson, produced by Scott Brazil, written by Sean Ryan. And at least for the first season, the stars were Walton Goggins, David Reese Snell, CCH Pounder, Michael Chiklis, Benito Martinez, Michael Jace, Kenny Johnson, Catherine Dent, Jay Karnes, Kathy, Calhoun Ryan, Chan Deal. And the plot behind this, the story of an inner city Los Angeles police precinct where some of the cops aren't above breaking the rules or working against their associates to both keep the streets safe and their self-interest intact. And I remember this very vividly. This is when my wife and I were dating, and this is back in 2002, and we're at Hollywood Video, and probably getting this open, and we're looking, I think it was a Friday night, and we're looking for some other movies to add to whatever movies we had, probably whatever blockbusters were hot back in 2002. And she gave me this, or she showed me this first season, first 3 episodes of The Shield. And I was like, I kind of had my fill of cop shows. I loved them in the 70s, early 80s, and in the 90s, I just got tired of them. And the first episode, I think within the first 15 seconds, something happened that it was just straight out of left field. I'm like, okay, I'm zoned in, I'm locked in, and loved the show from the first to the last season. And every new season had another big major star, and there's Michael Chiklis here. He was pretty much the star of it. Acevedos, I think that's Mr. Martinez, I believe. CCH Pounder is in season 3. Glenn Close, can't think of his name. I want to say Anthony Daniels, I think that's his name though. Glenn Close was in one season. Forrest Whitaker, she was one of the regulars. Lem, love this guy in there. He was in Justice. He's been in a lot of good stuff. I think that's Walton Goggins, I believe. And love that they actually had an ending to the television show. A lot of television shows just end abruptly. This actually had a decent ending to it, somewhat fitting for the tone of the show. I just love how this looks like kind of a police book, how they have the seasons broken out, chapters, nice colors, and very cool box here. very solid and just fits in nicely here. And you'll see the shield. So my number 5 pick for, and this is even though it's 20th Century Fox, a Mill Creek release. So beautiful work on a complete series. Nice work on the artwork and just the overall packaging. Number 5 pick, The Shield. My number 4 pick is the 1940 animation comedy family horror. Horror is a stretch. Musical romance, science fiction, sports, western, television show or cartoon, Bugs Bunny. This was directed by Charles M. Jones, who did a lot of great animations outside of Bugs Bunny. Produced by Henry Binder, written by Rich Hogan. Mel Blanc did the voice of the rabbit, and Arthur Q. Bryan did the voice of Elmer Fudd. And Bugs Bunny first hopped into the screen in 1940, and he's been a pop culture icon ever since. More than 8 generations have enjoyed the timeless antics of the carrot-munching wise guy who always outsmarts his rivals. Cartoons, movies, TV, comics, music, sports, and more. This wascally wabbit has done it all. Clever pranks and one-liners are here, along with interviews with today's most renowned animators, historians, and superstars. And I believe I got this at Wally World. Like I said, I'm not really a big impulse buyer, but I saw this. I think I priced it online, and sometimes Walmart actually has some good deals. This is actually a limited edition. I love how they have the numbers here. Mine is 10,952 out of 30,000, so it's not that exclusive. But I just liked it. I'm not a big Funko Pop guy, but I like this, how it kind of all fit together. And they have the movie, if I can get it out of here, or the actual discs right here. Of course, it's Warner Brothers 80th anniversary. And you have the chapter guide. And it's a 1, 2, 3 disc set. So could do a little bit more artwork though, but Warner Bros. Really not big on artwork on the actual disc. But my number 4 pick, and also comes with a congratulations Bugs Bunny envelope here, some little extras. And is that it? Yeah, that's it. So number 4 pick, Looney Tunes Bugs Bunny 80th Anniversary Collection. My number 3 pick is the 2016 drama, fantasy, horror, mystery, science fiction thriller first season of Stranger Things. This was directed and written by Matt Duffer, produced by Dan Cohen. This stars Winona Ryder, David Harbour, Matthew Modine, Finn Wolfhard, Carol Buono, Millie Bobby Brown, Rob Morgan, Joe Keery, Charlie Heaton, and Natalie Dyer. And the plot behind this: in the 1980s Indiana, a group of young friends witness supernatural forces and secret government exploits. As they search for answers, the children unravel a series of extraordinary mysteries. And just found out that I think the new season should be dropping in August, I believe. So it's been way too long, but picked this up at the pawn shop for $15. Love the old VHS look to it. It's just like the old school VHS, maybe a little bit larger, but you open it up. They have the poster. See if I can get most of it in here. That's the poster. Stranger Things 2. This is season 1, the 4K. I didn't realize till after I actually bought it that they actually have the Blu-ray version also. So they have the Blu-ray and the 4K. So Nice setup, well done. It's a Netflix release. This could be a little bit firm, but again, this is very nice, so that kind of compensates for the slip cover. Number 3 pick, Netflix Stranger Things. My number 2 pick is the 1978 action-adventure science fiction television show, Battlestar Galactica. This was directed by Rod Holcomb, produced and written by Glenn A. Larson. This stars Richard Hatch, Lorne Greene. Lorne Greene, if you ever watched Bonanza, he was the dad. John Kokos, Noah Hathaway, Dirk Benedict, Herb Jefferson Jr., Terry Carter, Maren Jensen. The plot behind this, the men and women of the city-sized Battlestar Galactica fleeing the destruction of the human race on a distant planet and hoping to take refuge on Earth, face a final showdown with the Cyclone Warriors. And I've had this for such a long time. This is clunky. It takes up a lot of space, but I love the Klingon face. You open it up, have this huge booklet here. Color photos. Gives a little synopsis of the different episodes. Gives the schematics of the ship. Apollo, Starbuck, which in the reboot, they replaced Starbuck. Can't think of her name though, with a female. And of course, Lorne Greene was played by John Olmos from Miami Vice. And the Cyclones. Of course, the Cyclones look a lot different. If you haven't seen the reboot, I won't spoil it for you. Oh, this actually goes in another set. I don't know how I got in here. But nice little cushion in here. Then they have the actual episodes. And they're all dual-sided, so there's no artwork on there. And of course, y'all, I'll just peek at the artwork. Ship. Another ship. What's behind here? Another ship. Cylons, humans. That one. And that. So number 2 pick, Battlestar Galactica. And my number 1 for favorite box set. This is my complete season. I'm not sure if it's complete because they always have these Scooby-Doo different movies or whatever though, but as complete as I'm aware of. The 1969 adventure animation comedy crime family mystery Scooby-Doo. This was directed and produced by Joseph Barbera, written by Ken Spears. You have the voices of Frank Weller, Jane Vanderpyle, Hal Smith, Don Messick, and Casey Kasem. His real name is Kasim Kasim. If you ever watched the Countdown show way back in the 80s, that's Casey Kasem or Kasim Kasim. Really, the television show joined the spook-busting, case-cracking, snack-munching, fun-ass Scooby-Doo and Mystery Incorporated gang gear up for the most frightening adventures ever. And I had to kind of pan out because it's so big though. Another Walmart pick, but I kind of fell in love with this. Plus, I wanted the complete seasons of Scooby-Doo. So, and I know they also have the movies, which I have that in a different set. But this is a nice little house here. And I think this is a Funko Pop, but the top goes off. Yeah, and you have the little, I don't want to pull it out because I want to struggle to get it back in, but the little Fun Pop here, mini Fun Pop. Then you have the actual movies here, or the Blu-rays. And this must be Warner Brothers. Yeah, Warner Brothers in their fashion. Not heavy on the artwork, but at least they do have some artwork on there. You have the disc contents. Then you have a little booklet here. Scooby-Doo Encyclopedia. Shaggy, Daphne, Fred, Velma, the Mystery Van, Mystery Machine. So, but very cool stuff. So this is my number one pick for this collection of favorite box sets, Scooby-Doo. And these are 5 of my favorite box sets. If you made it this far in the video, smash a like, give me the big thumbs up. If you have a favorite box set, leave it in the comments. If you like this video, let me know. If not, let me know also. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Everyone, please be safe. Deuces.